Thank you for joining us to learn about the Arizona Military Family Relief Fund. My name is Miles Morrell, and I am the Community Outreach and Program Specialist with the Arizona Department of Veteran Services. Today I will cover the background of the Military Family Relief Fund and what the eligibility requirements are. I will also walk you through the application and discuss what can and cannot be requested from MRF. In addition, I will go over the Transition in Place program and review the application processing timeline. Lastly, I will discuss the previous MRF distributions and share some of our favorite success stories. The Military Family Relief Fund provides financial assistance to service members, veterans, and their families who have or are currently going through financial hardship caused by military service. MRF was established in 2007 by the Arizona legislature. Originally, MRF primarily served post-9/11 veterans and their families. In August of 2018, legislature amended the bill to expand MRF's financial assistance to pre-9/11 Vietnam and Desert Storm veterans as well. The funds for MRF are private donations that qualify for the purpose of income tax credits. Donations cannot exceed a combined total of $1 million in a calendar year on a first-come, first-served basis. MRF's lifetime assistance is up to $20,000, meaning you can apply multiple times until the $20,000 limit is reached. $3,000 are allocated from the $20,000 limit for a one-time emergency use. Once you utilize the emergency assistance, any application submitted will have to be reviewed at the monthly advisory committee meeting, which will be discussed shortly. To qualify for financial assistance through MRF, service members and veterans must be discharged under honorable conditions and meet all of the following criteria. There must be a deployment by the service member or veteran. A deployment includes any movement from a military service member's home station to somewhere outside the continental U.S. and its territories. The service member or veteran must have Arizona as home of record, or have a deployment from an Arizona military installation, or have a deployment with an Arizona National Guard or Reserve unit. Or the veteran or service member must be able to show 12 months of continuous presence in Arizona. The applicant must demonstrate that military service caused the current financial hardship. For example, if a service member or veteran are service-connected for PTSD due to their time in service, the applicant can explain how that has affected their employment and ability to maintain a steady income. If a widow or widower or dependent child of a deceased service member is applying for financial assistance, the service member must have died in the line of duty in a combat zone or a zone where the person was receiving hazardous duty pay. An applicant can request assistance for up to 6 months of basic living expenses, such as rent, mortgage, utilities, vehicle payments, and insurance payments, as well as phone and internet payments, which are covered up to $150 per month. Food and fuel can also be requested, however, past receipts will be required. So what are the things that MRF will not cover? Credit card bills, personal and title loans, legal expenses, taxes, cable, military and VA debt, as well as bills that have accumulated for excessive use or mismanagement. Nor can any debt owed to a family or friend be paid. The Transition in Place program is a 6-month program that provides housing assistance, supportive assistance, and case management. TIP can also assist in obtaining navigation services to help veterans and service members transition to stable, independent living and engage in healthcare services. In order to qualify for the TIP program, an applicant must meet the MRF criteria and be referred by the Community Resource and Referral Center. The program costs a total of $10,000. A portion of the funds go to Community Incorporated for case management. Some of the services include employment services and referrals, financial counseling, parenting classes, legal assistance, and more. The applicant will also receive a contact person who will help to coordinate and navigate these services, as well as support their healthcare treatment with the VA. The remaining funds will be used for housing assistance through the Housing Operations and Management Incorporated. This is the process timeline from when an application is received to when a decision is determined and applicants are notified. The deadline for applications is every second Wednesday of the month. The committee meets every third Tuesday of the month. Once the committee has voted to approve an applicant, their paperwork is prepared for our finance department, and checks typically take 7 to 12 business days to process and arrive to the respective vendors. Our applicants then receive award letters stating the findings and decision of the committee. Let's take a closer look at our application. The Military Family Relief Fund application is now digitized. On this page is the MRF eligibility criteria. Please review the eligibility criteria, read very carefully, then you will click Next. This section is going to be the eligibility section with 5 questions. Click Next to go to the first question. First question is going to be, did the service member or veteran deploy during their military service? If yes, click Next. If no, please read eligibility again. Next question is going to be the residency. Click all that apply to military service member or veteran. Was service member or veteran's current financial hardship caused by military service? If yes, click Next. This leads us on to the identification section. It'll be 7 questions. Click Next. Applicant's name, click Next. Applicant's last 4 of their social security number, click Next. Applicant type, whether it's the service member, family member, veteran, caregiver, or other, click Next. Please provide your email so we can contact you. Click Next. Please provide your phone number just in case we need to reach out to you. Click Next. In this section, please provide the information on how you heard about MRF. Click Next. Please select the date range showing when you deployed. Before 9/11/2001, on or after 9/11/2001. If you deployed in both, choose post 9/11. Click Next. This is going to be the essay section with 3 questions. This is going to be the most important part. Essay question number 1, describe your current hardship and why you are requesting financial assistance. Click Next. Essay question number 2, explain in detail how your current or past military service affects your ability to meet your current financial obligations. In this section, you must explain how your current or past deployment relates to your current financial situation. Click Next. Essay question number 3, describe how this assistance will help you achieve financial stability. Click Next. This is the requested assistance and income section. Please list the assistance you are requesting along with the duration of months needing the request within the provided data input tables, bills, statements, receipts, repairs, quotes, etc. must be attached to this web form application for each assistance request. Click Next. The first part of the requested assistance and income section is requested assistance. Enter type of assistance needed and estimated dollar amount for each expense. Click Next. Second part is going to be household monthly income. Enter your monthly average. Click Next. The next section is going to be average monthly expenses. Click Next. Following is going to be individuals currently living in household. Provide names and ages for all individuals living in the household. Click Next. Part 5 is the acknowledgement section. Selection of document attachments and completion of required attestations. Click Next. The next section is going to be required documentation. Required documents include DD-214, 2 months of bank statements, 2 months of pay stubs, completed W-9, past due/future bills for what you are requesting financial assistance for, VA decision letter and ratings. For families, proof of relationships to service member or veteran. Upload all required documents. Do not submit unless all documents are present. Call if you have any questions. Click Next. Please acknowledge all 3 attestation statements. Click Next. Lastly is the application signature. You will still have a chance to review your application information before submitting to ADVS. Click Next. Once your application is complete, you will sign your name and click Review and Submit. Once the application is received and reviewed, you will receive an email from a MRF specialist. Applications will not be processed if they are not completely filled out. Let's take a look at funds distributed each year. We have consistently stayed around $1 million in distributed funds. When looking at the number ranging from 2015 to 2019, you can see the significant spike, which just shows how much the program has grown over the years. Through our TIP program, we have had the opportunity to help an individual experiencing homelessness and on their last dollar create a better life for themselves. We also had an applicant behind on mortgage, recently due to needing time off from work following a medically necessary surgery. We were able to have him approved for an additional 2 months to make sure he got on his feet and did not have to worry about anything financially. Thank you for your interest in learning about the Arizona Military Family Relief Fund. If you are interested in learning more about MRF and the TIP program or have any questions, you can contact our team at ADVS by emailing mrf@azvs.gov or calling 602-255-3373.